Hello to everybody out there in YTPC, that's YouTube Pipe Community. My name is Manny, aka Palm Tree Piper, needed a name. And this is my very first YouTube video where I will be talking about the pipe life, all things pipe smoking and tobacco, pipes, and related things. Now before we begin, we do discuss tobacco use. I will occasionally discuss alcohol use and probably maybe some other subjects that are for those who are over 21, and also NSFW, which may not be suitable for work. So if you continue to watch this, you are certifying that you are over 21, and you're also certifying that you're aware of the content. I just wanted to keep that for YouTube community standards. So here I am with my first video, and I was a little hesitant to do it because there was just a lot of people producing so much good content out there. But I had spoken to a YouTube personality who really encouraged me to do this, and saying that having more YouTube people, it's not competitive, it's a collaborative, it's a community, we are just one group of people in fellowship enjoying the pipe life and simply just enjoying each other's company. So they said, yeah, please go ahead and do that. We look forward to your content. And I'd like to give a shout out to a lot of those people. So not only YouTube video personalities, but people who do all kinds of things on social media. First, I'd like to give a great thanks to Flat Cat Piper and Lady Fire. They are my favorite pipe smoking couple. I enjoy watching them pop the tin. I enjoy their content. And another one is Stuff and Things, who I've been watching him for years, giving all kinds of insight on just all kinds of things, just things for the introspective guy, and I really enjoy it. Another one I've really come to enjoy, not only for the YouTube content, but for the podcast, which I listen to on Spotify, and that is Get Piped with Captain Adam Floyd. Go Army. Thank you for your service. Another personality who was gonna leave because of, I think, some of the backlash that he got over some very conservative views, but I think he's decided to stay. And that is Dr. Allen of the Pipe Cottage. Now, I may not agree with all of his political views or all of his philosophical views, but he is a well-spoken guy who gives some great insight into all things pipe and tobacco. And I really do enjoy his content. And for those things that I don't agree with, you kind of agree to disagree, engage in gentlemanly social discourse, and really celebrate the commonalities that we have instead of the differences. And last but not least is a YouTube personality that has been on for years now, has been a great influence and a great mentor, if you will, to a lot of us, has shepherded a lot of new pipe smokers to the hobby, has taken those of us who've been doing it for a while, like myself, has taken it to the next level in how to pipe and how to prepare, how to smoke, and how to really enjoy it. And that is Mutton Chop Piper. And I hope that we can continue to enjoy his content for years to come. And again, I feel humbled and honored to be counted amongst these people, and hope to be able to put out some content. I don't want to be that guy who does the 100th review of Haunted Bookshop. I want to be able to go a little off the beaten path, or at least give maybe a different perspective or a new spin on something that people have been talking about. I look forward to it. So a little about me. I've been piping on and off for about 25 years now. My first pipe experience, well, I guess it goes back to when I was a child. My uncle used to smoke Captain Black Cherry in his pipe, and he had the classic jar and pipe stand. And as a kid, I would just kind of play with that, and I could always remember the smell of Captain Black Cherry. As a matter of fact, my mother fondly remembers it. And then my father, I never saw witnessed my father pipe smoking, but he always had one in the desk, and he smoked Captain Black Cherry too. Ghosted, that is, kept the essence of that flavor in the pipe for years. Excuse me. And I'd go at his desk and kind of dry pull on the pipe for as long as I can remember. And I was at the end of my time in college. It was a senior in college, and it was the final exam of the very last class before I got my degree. And we were all cramming for it. We were drinking Jolt Cola. That's real sugar and twice the caffeine. Jolt Cola, and we were coffee and Vivarin. A couple of people were doing some heavy, stimulants. But nonetheless, we got through the final exam, and when it was done, it kind of came down from it all. Was going by a Walgreens. I went by a Walgreens to get some Tylenol, and I was going through the aisles, and I saw mind you, this was back in the days when you could actually buy pipes and tobacco just off the shelf instead of having to go behind the counter, and they still had them at drugstores. I saw a blister pack of a Dr. Grable pipe and a big bag of Super Value Amaretto tobacco, and it smelled really good. I was like, you know what? Why not? So I did that for a while, and I enjoyed it. And then life happened, and I kind of put it away for a while. And then I got a job, got married, had a kid, got divorced. So I had time to pick it up again, picked it back up again. And by that time, social media was beginning to really ramp up, and that's when I picked up people like Mutton Chop Piper, Stuff and Things, and a few other personalities. Some of them aren't on YouTube anymore, and really started living the pipe life and really began to enjoy it. I was an aromatic smoker for a bunch of years until I discovered Frog Morton Cellar. Frog Morton Cellar, which doesn't exist anymore. It does, but you probably have to pay like $70 a tin. Frog Morton Cellar was kind of a crossover tobacco, it had some elements of aromatics, which is what most people start off. You start off with an aromatic like Captain Black or something that smells really good, really sweet, and then you move on to other things. Well, this Frog Morton Cellar had little elements of other blends of tobacco and really opened my palate to a wide range of tobaccos, which I continue to explore today. So because it's 4th of July, I'd like to just tell everybody that we are probably the most divisive that we've been since the Civil War. It's amazing how divided we've come and how polarized that we've become as an American society. And because it's the 4th of July, kind of hoping, and because it's the pipe life, and the essence of piping and the essence of smoking pipe is to be able to relax, be introspective, and engage in a gentlemanly or ladylike endeavor, and just a mellow experience. So I encourage you all to look past your differences, light up a pipe, and just sit back and enjoy, hopefully, a beautiful day like today, like I'm having here, and enjoy your pipe. So I'm going to enjoy mine. Because it is the 4th of July, I decided to pick something uniquely American, and that is a corncob pipe. It's a Missouri Meerschaum, and I upgraded it with a stem and ferrule ring from Vermont Freehand, and I've got it full of Amphora, Kentucky. It's 3 states out of the Union. Doesn't get more American than that. So I am going to light up and think about ponder my next YouTube subject. And thank you all for listening, and encourage you all to subscribe and like. I know that one YouTube video does not a channel make, but I'm really encouraged by my friends, who I'd like to give another shout out to, my friends at Facebook at the Low End and Affordable Pipe Society, that's LEAPS. A bunch of good people there, and we share ideas, share things that we discovered, things that we bought, and live that philosophy that living the pipe life doesn't have to break the bank. So again, a really great hello to all my friends at Leaps, who I told that I was with, probably the only people that I really announced that I was going to do this to, and I was met with a lot of warmth, a lot of encouragement, and I'd like to thank them for that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and light up this Amphora Kentucky and enjoy a pipe. So keeping it short and sweet and under 15 minutes, I'd like to thank you all again, and I'd like to say to you, happy 4th of July, and stay smoky, stay safe, and stay blessed. It's a little windy today. Let's try that again. There we go. Already got a charring light before the video